Hey guys, welcome to Podiatry Practice Mastery. Don here. Today I want to go over the results from the membership. So far there's 349, and I'm going to ask for your help if you are listening to this either via the podcast or to the site. Help me get to 500. Please share this with a few friends, and I'll actually give you something that you can share with them that might help them. Okay. I'm going to talk a little bit about the strategy session. I did one this week with someone, and I'll post it. I want to know back from you guys if you want me to post everything that I do or not, because some of them might be applicable, some might not. I might just post it, and you guys, if you want to listen to it, you can, because it seems like there's some interest in those strategy sessions, and I'll show you how you can make one of those. I'll give you an update on the podcast. Once again, please give me a review. I think there's 5 reviews. If you like this or don't like this, let me know. Okay, because that'll get more people to listen to it. And I finally finished that product version 1. So if you wanted to check it out or kind of at least go through the process of how I'm trying to sell it, you can learn about that. And then I'm going to show you this combo called Zoom Otter Designer. It's a combo that I'm using right now, and I'm actually doing it right now. So as I'm recording this, it's transcribing this, and I'll kind of show you how you can do that with a couple of different methods. So let's get right into it. On the Podiatry Practice Mastery, now what you're going to see is a link called Courses. So courses here, if you don't have the Podiatry Practice Mastery. Right now it's free, but it eventually will be charged, but you can click this to join. Then here's the first webinar course that we're putting together. I'm not sure many people are going to purchase it right through here. I guess you could. How did I pick up 197? Well, I thought it's about 2 hours worth of content. I think if you maybe got half of one patient, it would be worth it. And that's how I chose it. The next one I'm working on is patient presentations. If you guys are interested in me making this into an actual product, let me know. Click notify me, put your email there and say, yes, Don, I'm interested in that. That would be great. Right now I'm giving out like a kind of a simpler version of it within Podiatry Practice Mastery. And you're going to note, I just sent out some emails. It's a 5 email sequence that I'm going to be sending out to everyone. If you're part of my group, it's basically a 5-step email kind of explaining how I got really interested in kind of the life-changing shift I've had with patient presentations. So you guys will be getting that in your email if you're members here. If you want a strategy session, just pick a time with me. There is some time available. Basically, it's my lunch hour on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, if you want to do that. Today is a Monday when I'm recording this, so the other days are the days I do that. Tell you a little bit about what showed up on the podcast if you don't currently listen. We talked about marketing resources, specifically if you're interested, Jay Abraham, Magnetic Marketing, and I Love Marketing. Those are the ones that I listen to. If you like marketing, there's some great free content. You have to just sift through it. My personal opinion, I think if you just buy a book by one of these guys, you can get a lot more than listening to all these podcasts because it takes a lot of time. But if you're driving and just have time, that's fine. A high-tech way to produce content, that's what I'm doing right now. Zoom, Otter, and then Designer. So I'll share that with you. Delegate Solutions, if you need someone to do some work for you, they do good work for like tasks and designing things and like writing articles and stuff like that. This is my favorite thing. I've talked to you guys about this before. It's this thing we have in our office. This thing right here. This is the logging in thing that we use. It's GK Access. Couldn't live without it now. Actually, it messed up today and it didn't work. And I had to take out the battery and put it back in. But for a minute, I thought I had to log into my computer 500 times today, and I didn't. Anyway, that's on the podcast if you didn't listen to those. This is the download that I'm going to give you guys. This is the webinar download, kind of reasons to do the webinar and the links to these things using Calendly, PowerPoint, Fiverr, Zoom. This is what the whole webinar is about, how to use webinars for patient engagement and profit. And it's been something really fun. I don't know any other podiatrists that are doing this. It's been happened basically due to the pandemic. It's been fun. So this is the free download. I put a link here if you want access to that. Next year, I want to show about how to use Zoom. This is the Zoom. This is kind of how I use Zoom when I record them. These are my future. So I have an interview with Chris Milkey. This is that next webinar we're doing in the office, all about stiff toes. Here's another interview, Podiatry Practice Mastery. So you can kind of see this is how mine works with Zoom. Now, Zoom it can link. If you click down this integration button down here, I don't know if you guys can see this integration. I think you can. This integration button, it'll go to this link. This is otter.ai. It's live notes. So basically, this takes live notes and records it as you're doing your Zoom. So you can record to the cloud and it'll make these Otter notes, which is kind of cool. Or if you just want to, you can just open up Otter at the same time. So that's what I did this time. So sometimes, like when I interview someone, I'll just record it and send it automatically to Otter. What's the downside? Well, the downside is it has all of these recordings, and I have to delete them. Okay, I have to delete them. Otherwise, I don't have paid recordings on the cloud. But it has to go to the cloud so it can send it to Otter. And at the end, I'll show you how to do that. Actually, this is Otter right now. These are the ones that I'm doing currently, this October 21, 2021 one. And this is the strategy call that I did, so I transcribed it. So I'm trying to figure out ways of taking this content and using it for keyword search. For example, like if I'm doing these things, I can attach it to the blog and then potentially could get more keywords on those topics. And this is where I design things. I'm still figuring this out, frankly, but I'm trying to get a really good template that I can just very easily kind of plug and play the Word document. I'm still figuring this out. I haven't figured it out. And then finally, here's the Otter thing as I'm talking. So what you can see is that as I talk, it transcribes, and it's pretty cool. And I can say funny things, and you can see it all on the screen. So the whole purpose of this is going to be taking this content and putting it on the internet. And you're supposed to, when you're creating content, you're supposed to do it in a conversational manner. And that's what I'm doing. And so if I scroll up to the top, you can see I started at the beginning. And this is where I said, welcome to Podiatry Practice Mastery. And it does all of this. And so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on the blog. I'm going to try putting it on the blog. But you can also do this, for example, the webinars that you do, it can transcribe it. And so you actually have content for a book afterwards. That's the thought. Now, this is a master's tip, okay? We messed up. Like the first 5 webinars we didn't record. So what you can do is you can go to the webinar on wherever you put it, click play, turn on Otter, and it'll automatically transcribe it. That's kind of a cool way. Another way of doing it is you can go to the actual YouTube and you can just download the transcription, but you have to kind of delete the spaces. It's kind of a weird method. And I think Otter's a little bit better. And I think those are all the things I kind of wanted to talk about. The webinar, Zoom Otter, links. I'm going to put these links on the bottom. You can see right here at the bottom of the next this session here. Okay. Once again, give me tell about your friends. Give me a review, and then if you want a strategy session or buy one of these products, the product is finally done. Kind of a pain, and I'll walk you through how many we sell. We've sold currently 0, so I'll walk you guys through that. Okay. Once again.